The alternative right, better known as the right-wing extremists who promote ideologies such as religion supremacy by spreading hatred towards Jews and Muslims, racist to ethnic minorities such as black people and Asian people. Also, the clashing with government authorities. The political spectrum is a model which classifies two opposing political parties, who are called left and right with opposing views. The progressives believe in an equal society with a strong labour rights, high taxes for the rich, welfare for the poor, and environmental protection. The libertarians believe in protecting people's freedom and the government should play a limited role in people's lives. Low taxes, less business control, and more competition from the private sector. The theory of power being discussed is the pluralist view on power, and the reverent view on power. The people being discussed are right-wing extremists Alex Jones and Paul Miller, who use their media to influence their audience. The media that Alex Jones and Paul Miller uses are social media, radio, and podcasts. Alex Jones is a controversial figure across contemporary society in America. He relies on the use of many media platforms to spread his message across to his viewers. Specifically, his company InfoWars includes a podcast that he leases out to radio stations. Throughout these podcasts, Alex Jones flexes his power by spreading the views such as the chemicals in the water turning the frogs gay. Robert Mueller is a demon and a pedophile. The Sandy Hook shooting was staged. Hillary Clinton is running a child sex ring out of a pizza parlor and the government has weather weapons. Alex Jones is a conspiracy theorist that has spent over 2 decades promoting his bizarre, damaging, unsafe, shocking ways of storytelling that he palms off as truth-telling regardless of the evidence. One example of his conspiracy theories is when he's discussing the 9/11 attacks. He started on his InfoWar TV program that the September 11, 2001 attacks are an inside job perpetrated by the US government. This is an example of Alex Jones exerting his power and influencing his viewers to stand up for what he believes in. Jones's approach links with the notion that power is a productive force, as he wants his audience to believe that they have the ability to stand up against the US government. Another example of Alex Jones' most well-known conspiracy theories that he started on his 2010 podcast was, the reason why there are so many gay people now is because it's a chemical warfare operation. And I have the government documents where they are going to encourage homosexuality with chemicals so people don't have children. Alex Jones is also on a news website called National File, and this news website has a Facebook and Twitter account where they spread their views. Alex Jones also posts on a social media website called Digital Freedom Platform. The way Alex Jones connects with his audience is by asking provocative questions. Some examples of questions he asks is, what are they hiding from us? And who really runs the world? This question makes the audience feel that they are getting cheated by the powerful liberal government. Alex Jones' audience felt cheated when Joe Biden won the election. They believed that the election was stolen from them. So they incited the Capitol riots on January 6, 2021. Alex Jones influenced his audience on the day before and the day of the Capitol riot by posting a video on his InfoWars website saying, "They have tried to steal this election in front of everyone. I don't know how this is going to end, but if they want to fight, they better believe they've got one." Alex Jones would rev up the crowd on the day of the Capitol riot saying, "We declare a 1776 against the New World Order. We need to understand we're under attack. And we need to understand this is 21st century warfare and get on the front war footing." Just before the Capitol riots began, Alex Jones says, "We're here to take our rightful country back." Jones influenced his audience to take action. His audience decided to make a bold move by storming the Capitol building, causing injury, death, and destruction. Jones continued to influence his audience. They are led to believe what Alex Jones said about the Sandy Hook shooting being fake and all the people that are dead are actually alive. Jones' followers reacted by harassing the victims of the shooting. One of the Alex Jones supporters was so convinced the shooting was fake, he stalked the victim's family and shot the dad when he came out the house. This approach links to a pluralist view on power. Jones believes that there's only a few people in the United States that have all the power, with the common man having little to no power. Miller is known as an extremist who uses social media to spread racist, anti-Semitic, and homophobic ideology. The media Paul Miller uses to connect to his audience is BitChute, an alt-right video hosting service. The service uploads videos that have been removed from YouTube. Paul Miller uses Telegram, a text messaging app, to communicate with his followers. Paul Miller used to own a YouTube channel and a Twitter account to share his views. The reason why Paul Miller was banned off YouTube was because of his extremist views. Miller live streams on DLive to get his message out to his wider audience. Then he would upload the live stream to BitChute, where he has over 3,000 subscribers. In Miller's livestream, he frequently uses the N-word and other racial comments. Homophobic and anti-Asian put-downs. This encourages their audience to hate black people and Asian people. Miller also uses Telegram, where he has more than 40,000 devoted followers on this messaging app. Miller defines himself as an investigative journalist and a news for the patriot Christians and the God-loving Americans. Paul Miller uses different characters to spread his message, such as the Joker and the Riddler, to share his message and entertain his audience. This approach links back to Reverend's power, as he's exerting his influence due to him being admired by his followers. This makes them believe his message. The Joker was used to spread his beliefs by going to a website called Omegle, where you can meet random people. He would aim to talk to black people, where he would use racial slurs such as "make them slaves again," making his alt-right audience believe him and cheer him on. Politically incorrect jokes. Paul used shock value to leave a lasting impact on the audience. The way that Alex Jones and Paul Miller communicate with the audience by using social media, podcasts, and radio. The power structure that Alex Jones believes in is a purist view on power, where a few people have most of the power, but the common man has little to no power. The power structure Paul Miller believes in is a reverent view on power, which is when a leader can inspire, influence others, and people trust and respect the leader.